who's as adamant about his or her position as I am about mine, whom you think is sharp. Seriously, we know that. And another thing, we heard him say that... Hey sports fans, Larry Elder here with another edition of And Another Thing. Guess what? This is edition number 50. Can you believe it? 50 editions of And Another Thing. If you'd like to be an Eldorado, go to LarryElder.com, fill out the form, you will become an Eldorado. And what will you get? You'll get a free copy of Michael and Me, my award-winning DVD, where we explore the Second Amendment and where I confront the esteemed director, Michael Moore, and I ask him 3 times how often Americans use guns to defend themselves. And 3 times he responded, well, you'll have to get the DVD to find out how he responded. So become an Eldorado, LarryElder.com. Now to episode number 50 of And Another Thing. We've been hearing a lot about how Obama allegedly deceived, if not lied, to the American people about plans being terminated under Obamacare. Obama said over and over again, as you well know, if you like your plan, you can keep your plan. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. No one will take it away from you. He said it over and over and over again. And right now, even the pro-Obama loving media is beginning to scrutinize him far more severely than before. However, let's not give a pass to our friends in the media, and that's what this edition of Another Thing is all about. Obamacare and the media. 2 points. After the run-up to the war, the New York Times criticized itself for publishing article after article suggesting that Saddam Hussein did in fact have stockpiles of WMD. When it turned out the weapons hunters didn't find the stockpiles, by the way, I still believe they were there. I believe they were shipped to Syria during the 15-month run-up to the war. But let's just put that aside for a moment, and let's say the intelligence was wrong and there were no stockpiles of WMD. The New York Times was so embarrassed by their basically cheerleading the war, in their view, that they put out an editorial and said, from now on, we're going to make sure our reporters and our editors are far more skeptical. We're going to scrutinize whatever is said coming out of the mouths of government from now on. This is not going to happen anymore. Harump, harump, harump. Fast forward to Obamacare. Article after article, editorial after editorial in the New York Times praising, extolling the virtues of Obamacare. If you like your plan, you can keep it. Was there any kind of analysis about that? Not really. Turns out that there was a reg put out by the Obama administration in 2010 that essentially said a whole bunch of people were going to lose their plans. Did the New York Times say anything about the fact that Obama continued to say, even after this regulation came out, that if you like your plan, you can keep your plan? No. And we heard over and over again during the run-up to the war, that the run-up to Obamacare, that families will save $2,500 a year. Are we? In fact, we're finding out that premiums are going up, especially for those people who are in the individual market. So many, many promises were made. No one's going to be any worse off. Nobody's premiums are going to go up. It's going to bend the cost curve down. Basically, what Obama promised is that I can repeal the Economics 101 dictum, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Where was the New York Times then? Point number 2. There was another big deception that helped to drive. I hope you enjoyed this small excerpt. If you want to see the full video, got to be an Eldorado. Go to my website, LarryElder.com, log in, fill out the form. It'll cost you about $4.75 a month, or about the price of a mocha frappuccino latte at your favorite coffee house. As you can tell, I don't like coffee. I'm a tea drinker. See you next time.